Good afternoon, villagers. How are you doing? It's Arnie. This is PTV, Pepper Tree Villa, and this is your daily dose of Disney. I'm inside today. I decided to go ahead and just change it up a little bit so I can sit down and look at my notes here, a little more comfortable. Hey, the hashtag needs a little tweaking, but great trying. Thanks, Pato. How you doing? Everyone out there, hello, Marshmallow Man. Thanks for joining. Great to have you here. So it is August 19th. I cannot believe it. It's August 19th. Hey, Shelly, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. I know I am. It's Monday, and believe it or not, hello, Mike Wheeler. Thanks for joining. It's great to have you here. It is Monday, August 19th, 2019. And hello, Zachary. And only passengers, thank you for joining. It's great to have everyone here. This is Monday. Patrick, Zippity Doodad is also in the house. Thank you for joining. So I cannot believe that this week is already here. Things are happening very quickly. And what I can't believe is that D23 is this week. And there are going to be some opportunities to meet some wonderful people. Hey, Noah, thanks for being here. So let's go ahead and get this day started. August 19th, 1933. On this day, A Silly Symphony was released. Now, Warner Brothers had Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes. Walt Disney Pictures, or at that time, Disney Studios, had Silly Symphonies. Hey, Charlie, thanks for joining. And on this day, in 1933, there was a cartoon release called Lullaby Land. I bring that up because if you've ever been to Disneyland, there's an attraction there called the Storybook Land Canal Boats, and it takes you through various scenes of the different fairy tale cartoons. You'll see Mr. Toad's house from The Wind in the Willows. You'll see Agrabah from Aladdin. You'll see Alice's village from Alice in Wonderland. Pinocchio's village is there, The Little Mermaid. All these films are represented in Storybook Land canal boats. Well, there's this one section that is nothing but, hello, Nibble, thank you for being here. There's nothing but this wall of succulents, desert plants and things like that. And it's done to look like a patchwork quilt. And that pays tribute to the film Lullaby Land. So the next time you're at Disneyland, ride Storybook Land canal boats in Fantasyland, and you will see that that quilt is there. Hey, Samantha, I didn't see you join. Thank you for being here. So yeah, that's that canal. The Storybook Land canal boats share an area with Casey Jr. Circus Train, and the entrance for that attraction happens to be right across from the Mad Tea Party in Fantasyland. Yeah, they don't have that same quilt in Paris, Pato. I did see that when I rode the canal boats there. So that was in 1933, the Silly Symphony. In 1955, Disneyland is continuing its expansion and opening of restaurants and attractions and things. And in this case, the picture that I posted today on Instagram and Twitter was a hint. Casa de Fritos, which was located next to Aunt Jemima's Pancake House, opened in Disneyland on this day in 1955. It was a Mexican restaurant, and it featured a chip dispensing machine that featured the Frito Kid. And you could put a nickel in there, and the Frito Kid would come to life. He'd roll his eyes, lick his lips, turn his head, and he'd holler to someone, and then send down a wax paper bag of Fritos. So yeah, there was a little Frito dispensing machine there. And just a little side note, that's the restaurant, Casa de Fritos, where, believe it or not, Doritos were invented. So that's just a little bit of history there. Let's see, I also have 2006 on my list here. Hello, Mickey Sightings, thanks for joining. In 2006, this was at Disney MGM Studios in Florida. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Play It closed on this day. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was a show that was on ABC. Disney, of course, owns ABC. And so they had that show running. They did a special during one summer. Or during the summer, I don't remember if it was summer or not. I think it was just a show. They did a week's long of episodes of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, hosted by Regis Philbin. And the Dutch version is still playing in the Netherlands. Oh, okay. We have a version that still plays here in the States, but it's not on network television. It's a syndicated show. But back then, Regis did a network show, and it ran for a special of about a week. And it was such a hit, they decided to make it a regular show. So they started once a week. And then they went twice a week. And then they went 3 times a week. And then suddenly 4 times. And they overdid it. They killed it. It was just too much exposure. And as that show died on television, it also died in the theme parks. Not just at California Adventure, but also at the studios. The one at the studios was then vacated, and they started working on an attraction which was at that time named something Midway Madness. That, of course, became Toy Story Mania. And the difference, there's only one difference between the versions from the studios in Florida and California Adventure here in California, and that is the name. That's it. California Adventures is called Toy Story Midway Mania, and they have Toy Story Mania in Florida. And it just remains that to this day. But apparently it opened summer of 2008. I've got to check for the exact date and time when it opened. I don't have that. It's one of our favorite attractions. Doug beats me every time when we go on that attraction at California Adventure. But I always beat him at the Astro Blasters with Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters in Tomorrowland at Disneyland. So it's kind of a fair trade-off, although Doug doesn't think it's very fair because he likes to win. Also in 2006, there was a second night at the Hollywood Bowl where they performed Fantasia with fireworks. They had a live orchestra, and the film Fantasia played on the stage. The live orchestra was there, and it also had fireworks that accompanied the whole evening. So apparently it was a very fun concert. I wish I had seen it, but I didn't get to, so oh well. On this day, August 19th, 2011, D23 Expo 2011 kicked off. Hey, Christy's Corner. I see you. And Chrissy, I see you have a new logo. I saw that also on Instagram. That was very nice. Very good. So you have to let Doug win once for his birthday, Arnie. Well, he's not very good at Astro Blasters, but I'll give it a shot sometime. So again, in 2011, D23 Expo 2011 kicked off 3-day event at the Anaheim Convention Center, again, where it's going to be across the street from the Disneyland Resort. But that year, there happened to be a big 1,500 square foot pop-up store, which was sponsored by the Disney Store. So they were celebrating their 25th anniversary, which is pretty darn cool. 25 years of the Disney Store. That's pretty cool. In 2013, Principal Photography started on a film, and they were filming in British Columbia. That film was Tomorrowland, starring George Clooney. Hi, Marianne. Thank you for joining. Hello, Noah again. So, yeah, the Principal Photography began on August 19th, 2013 for that film. I really feel bad about that film. Brad Bird did a great job of directing the film, but unfortunately, it just didn't go the direction that he originally envisioned. It was supposed to go a different direction and do some things. So, Zachary, will I be going to D23? And if so, will I be streaming D23? I am not going to D23, but I will be down at the Disneyland Resort while D23 is going on. Doug and I opted not to spend the money on the tickets for the expo. Instead, we bought tickets for Disneyland, and we're converting those into annual passes. So we decided to do annual passes instead of the expo. That way we can enjoy Disneyland all year long. So that was Tomorrowland, the film, 2013. In 2014, this happened in Downtown Disney, which the Downtown Disney Marketplace at that time. It was the new Marketplace boat dock and Saratoga Bridge at the downtown. Let's see, are you getting the Flex Pass? Marianne, as a matter of fact, we are getting the Flex Passport. So yeah, it's $600 a year. Pretty cool. We just have to make an appointment to go on. That means you can all join me on Big Thunder Mountain when I visit. Yes, Pato, you're coming to Disneyland. I understand that from the Netherlands. It's going to be a great trip. We'll be able to meet in person. And yeah, we can do Thunder Mountain and we can even stream together. So you can all meet Pato when he comes to visit Disneyland. That is, if Pato is agreeable to that. So anyway, let me get back to 2014. Downtown Disney Marketplace. There was a bridge, a marketplace boat dock and Saratoga Bridge officially opened on this day in 2014, 5 years ago. That bridge offered a pedestrian-friendly connection between the Saratoga Springs Resort and more than 70 shops, dining, and entertainment offerings available in downtown Disney. And in addition, the boat dock, now conveniently located near the Marketplace bus loop, provides easy access to the West Side and Pleasure Island at that time. So of course, Pleasure Island no longer exists. It's now Disney Springs. The whole area is called Disney Springs. So that is about it for history. Let me just give you a reminder of what's happening tonight on the Disney YouTube network, which is brought to you by theliveplace.com. Dean holds everything together by advertising us all on his website, theliveplace.com. If you're looking for any Disney or any family-friendly content, go to theliveplace.com and check out the different channels that are there. Tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. West Pacific time, Mickey Sightings will be on the air, and they will do their regular Disney fun entertainment. They sometimes will do trivia. They sometimes do questions and answers. They just have a lot of information. They just have fun on air. Great little channel. I love them. And then an hour later at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Steve's World. Steve will be on the air, and he's probably continuing his series of Getting to Know You, where he has been interviewing various YouTube channels, so you get to know a little bit more about them, more than just what they present on air, but you get to learn a little bit more about how they came to be and a little bit more about their personal life. Very entertaining programming. And Mickey Sightings is on at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Thank you, Zachary. And then finally that evening is 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, Mickey's Magic. Meg will present her regular Disney programming. She has a lot of fun with pins and all other creative aspects of Disney. She will most likely be talking about her upcoming trip to Walt Disney World, where she will be joining everyone else here from our Disney YouTube community. I really wish that Doug and I could be there. Unfortunately, timing just did not work this time, but Doug and I are talking about possibly getting to Walt Disney World next year, 2020. So we're working on that to see if we can't make that happen. So thank you so much, everyone here, all of my villagers. I really appreciate you all spending this time with me. It's always a pleasure to have this time with you. So go out there. Oh, by the way, yeah, tomorrow, Tuesday, dropping first thing in the morning is going to be an episode of Life with Ben. Apparently it's going to be a shopping spree kind of episode, but pay attention to that. He's going to have some fun with it. And then, of course, I will be back tomorrow. Let's see, tonight's talk on Mickey's Magic is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party with Dan. Thank you so much for that update, Mike. Yeah, Disney Dan is on his way to Florida right now. I think he's in the air, or if not, he has landed in Florida. So you don't want to miss Mickey's Magic, where she will talk with Ben. And Marianne, yeah, Ben, Life with Ben tomorrow morning. It will drop at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. And then, of course, I will be back tomorrow at 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern for another episode of The Daily Dose of Disney. And as always, I really appreciate this time that I've spent with you. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day and spending it with me. We love our villagers very much, and we cannot do this without you. Let's see. Disney Nerd Herder says they're stocking up on water bottle. It's just for him. Oh, so true, so true. Hello, Dances with Goofy. I'm sorry I did not even see you there. So thank you for being here. Again, thank you so much for being here and spending this time with us. We absolutely love Oh, the Daily Dose should be 24-hour stream. Zachary, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But there's not that much history some days. Some days I only have 2 or 3 things to share. Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate that. Everyone, have a great day. Go out, have a magical evening, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.